That's good for a Panthers first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now. Drill, 52. Claws, 10. Snap, red, set.
Young to throw it. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Ready.
Second and 10 now. Young's going to try again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
Young on the play action. Brought in right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
22. Hut.
He'll go quickly to the right. They're across the 40. Nice run here. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down.
Watch out now. 50. Set. Hut. Block 40. Hut.
First and 10. It's Hubbard. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Ready.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face third and 3.
Here we go. Jump. Ready.
They run again with Hubbard. He gets the first and more inside the 15. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers go up by 12. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers bump the lead up to 13 points. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. And goes to the hurry up here. Now Hurts. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Trevin Wallace has it.
The second down pass intercepted. The Panthers take over first.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
22.
Out of the gun, Young. Quick slant is caught by Sanders. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Set. Ready. Hut.
Back to throw. Here's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this.
He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they're going to give away a couple here on this 1st down play. The defender there to send him out for a loss. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
So a tough 3rd down upcoming. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. J.C. Horn to pick it off.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from 37.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Come on. 6. Mega. Ready?
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the 1st.
And the Panthers 1st down.
Striker.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Young to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
Clock. 10. Shot. 17. Hut.
He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Panthers 36, Eagles 9.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
For Carolina.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they pick him up again! But Caleb Evans has it.
The 1st down pass. intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
22 needle. Set, ready. Jump, ready.
Play action now. Young finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 3.
52.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Set.
Young throwing here. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. New set of downs for them from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
52 blue, black shot. Hut.
Young on 1st and 10. That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
13 yards.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Panthers 1st down.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
48-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Over the middle, he's got McMillan. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Fitzgerald sends this through. And just before halftime, Bronk, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. The reporter's going to start with a run by Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense up to the line fast. Barkley again here on 2nd. Finds a seam left side. He's off to the races. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempt coming. Hurts going to throw. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
Panthers 39, Eagles 17.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. And the Panthers secure that kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
So few of these are recovered by the kicking team anymore. It reminds me why you've seen some alternatives tossed around for ways to replace the onside kick. For now, well, it just remains a difficult challenge that was not achieved that time around.
97.
On play action, here's Young. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Xavier Legette the target on that throw, and it sets up 2nd down.
Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage.
Ready, ready. Red, 38. 22, set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Throw left side, Sanders has it. And he's going to be blocked down at the 23-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Panthers 1st down.
Ready.
Defense shows blitz. Young. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Makes the score Panthers 46, Eagles 17.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
And Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offense in the hurry up here.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Here's another carry for Barkley. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now. Working quickly here.
63.
A gain of 6 yards.
Hey, 73.
And it's 3rd down.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. On 4th down, Hurts. He's got it to his running back. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempt coming.
The Eagles will set up for the
Flying forward on the ground. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
46. Eagles 23.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are the most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready. Hut.
And going play action. Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
52 blue. Ready.
To the air yet again. Young. Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he gets back to the line, but no more. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 18-yard line.
Let's go. 10 black. Black Ultra. Ready?
Here's Young again. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Fight, 97. Black 40.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete from the contact.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Blue, 32. Set.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. That one connects. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers trying to end this before the final quarter. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Eagles 23.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got some air under this one, and they pick him off again! And the Panthers take over now and have possession at the 25.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup, and it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass on this one.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers continue piling onto this lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
Hurts now from the gun. And they pick him off again! Trevin Wallace has it! And the Panthers will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Throws caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, with that score right there, Brock, he has reached one of the pinnacles of playing quarterback here in the NFL. The most touchdown passes in a single game.
And I can promise you, after this game, he's going to do, I remember Peyton and Marvin having a back and forth after breaking record. Neither of them wanted the ball because they knew it took all of them. And I promise you, after the game at the podium, he'll say the same thing today. It's his name in the record book, but this is an offensive explosion for a day.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Out. 180, 180.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Trying for the deep ball. And he knocks that one away to prevent a big gain. Now all eyes go to the penalty marker to see who it's against. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Crowd left Yeti.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's completed right side. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And an Eagle 1st down.
Hey, Silver. Tiger Hornet.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He's got Smith again. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
63.
1st down, Eagles.
73.
Working inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
16 more yards. That's another Eagles.
And again, here's Hurts. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles put at least a tiny dent into that lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles cut into the lead by another point.
67, Eagles 30.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Yeah, these numbers, Kate, they're pretty clear. It's hard to recover these onside kicks. Nice job there by the fielding team, but you see why the rules committee, right, the competition committee constantly searching for maybe new creative ways because it is just so hard to get that ball when the other team's prepared for the onside kick.
And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
16-yard line.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Panthers who have possession. And this one looking pretty well decided already.
Ready.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set.
Off the play fake, it's Young. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers throwing 6 more on the blowout. This is Fitzgerald trying to tap.
Why you taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of